Are you friend or foe? Not that it matters. You'll be on my side once we're finished. You haven't seen anything yet.
Should you summon for Flan? Is she worth it? Let's take a brief look into her profile. So Flan, she is a Politia foreign minister who is devoted to the development of the city she works for. And she is a newer model. She is equipped with a variety of useful functions, but compared to her older model, she lacks durability. She easily breaks down after receiving a small shock. She adores Landy like a real sister, but teases her often. However, she cannot stand people who look down on Landy. Even for small issues, she tries to gain the upper hand with negotiation skills. She is a practical negotiator who is clear on what's been given and what's been received. So, Flan is an ice element unit who is a ranger. She has high effectiveness and she is rather a fast unit. Her imprint release gives some of her allies 12.9% attack, and her imprint concentrations give her 27% effectiveness. Her skill 3 inflicts unhealable as well as decreased defense on all enemies. As a reminder, this skill does no damage, so please aware of that and don't think it could deal damage. So it looks like this skill could be useful for both PvP and PvE contents, particularly Cliff Team in PvP. Her skill 2 buffed up an ally, increasing critical hit damage for 2 turns and increases combat readiness by 3%. So this is a pretty nice skill to have, especially for a fast unit like her. This skill is like Oxlot's skill, but a mini version. And as for her skill 1, she attacks the enemy and then dispels 1 buff. Pretty useful skill nowadays, seeing they are buffed everywhere. And as for the new Ranger's exclusive artifacts, after the caster uses a non-attack skill, increases combat readiness of the caster by 10% and by 20% at max upgrade. Alright, so by looking at her profile, I would say if you are into PvP arena, then she's definitely worth the summon, so you could add her to your speed and cliff team since she is a rather fast unit with high effectiveness. And by looking at her skill set, her skill 3 inflicts decreased defense on all enemies. Her skill 2 is somewhat like Oxlot's skill but rather a minor version, but still pretty deadly in PvP. To be honest, she is a must-have unit for PvP, I say, because recently Epic 7 has been releasing quite a bunch of tanky characters like ML Craw, so-and-so, or buff some tanky characters such as General Purgis. And so we need her skill 3 to inflict decreased defense with her high effectiveness on those tanky beasts in order to deliver heavy attacks. Now, on the other hand, if you are into PvE content, I don't think Flan is good because she will probably going to die really fast if you build her with speed set. However, I know you could have another set for her with much HP and attack, but I mean, let's think about it. Would you want to swap her gear around every time when you are switching from PvP arena to PvE content? You would lose a lot of money, gold, and plus you would feel lazy over time. Plus, she has only 1 attack skill, which is her skill 1, which dispel buff from 1 enemy with a high chance. Anyway, only you could decide whether you could actually need her or not, since everybody has a different path. If you are most likely into PvP path, get her. Because it's well worth it for your team setup to destroy tanky units. If you are merging into PvE path, then forget it. Don't summon her, even though she looks cute. Alright, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and I'll see you in the next video.